Hi guys. Okay, this is going to be the fastest tutorial to show you how to use the Unicorn Tears chroming liquid with dip liquids. There is a little bit of an extra wait for dry time. However, I think it is 100% worth it considering you can now chrome using just dip liquids. So anybody who is allergic to gel, anybody who does not like using a LED UV lamp, you still now have the option to chrome, and you didn't before. I searched high and low because I felt the frustration. I started to have kind of a reaction to gel, so I've been avoiding it. I didn't have like a full-blown allergic reaction. I just started getting a little bit of itching here and there, so I've been avoiding it entirely, and I needed to find a way to chrome for myself and for all of my beautiful customers who have been asking, can I chrome this? Do I need gel? Can I do this without a lamp? Now, yes, you can chrome without a lamp. You can't chrome every dip that is chromable, but you can chrome with my liquid chrome that I have some light shades like this, and they are called Unicorn Tears. They'll be numbered number 1 through 5. And then I also have my deeper, darker shades, and they are Dragon Wings, and they are, oh man, they're so pretty. Okay. So I'm going to show you this in real time so you can see how it goes and you can see what kind of wait times I'm talking about. So I have one layer so far of Datura on this press-on that I'm making. And I'm going to do a second layer of the color powder so you can see that I am truly just using dip and dip liquids. Right, so now I am going to activate this layer. What I will say is when you are chroming with just dip liquids, you do need to be very cognizant of how smooth your dips are before you do so. I'm not saying that it's not going to chrome if your dip isn't entirely smooth, but you will see, unfortunately, every lump, every bump, every dip, and every valley in a chrome with just dip liquids. So having your base dip very, very smooth is paramount. So I would recommend using your zebra file on the finest edge. Even a buffing block, I find, to be honest with you, is a little bit too harsh. It leaves too many marks in your dip, but the fine side will. My children just interrupted. I'm terribly sorry. Use the fine side on a zebra file or just a very, very well-used file that barely has any grit on it anymore to smooth out your dip. And I am not going to do the best job in the world because I'm making a tutorial for you guys. And please don't come for me for my nails right now. I had to do a lot of parenting over the holidays and my nails paid the price. They are absolutely trashed. So if this was actually on your nails, you would want to smooth this out to like buff till you bleed is what I always say, but don't actually bleed. I'm just kidding. Don't bleed. All right, so that is buffed. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to activate again like you would in real life situations. And as you know, with my dip liquids, there is really no wait time between activating and top coating, but I'm going to pretend that I'm, activating the rest of my nails and give it that amount of time. And I'm going to wait. Okay, that's dry enough for me. I'm going to top coat with my dip. Top coat. Doing my second layer of top coat on here. And you need to let this top coat be completely dry before you go in with your chrome. So I'm going to give that a moment. I'm going to speed through this for you. Okay, this top coat is entirely dry, so the next step to chrome on dip is to take your unicorn tears or your dragon wings, whichever one you're using, and take it out. Use the applicator to sort of paint over the entire nail. You want to get some of this liquid chrome on every bit of the nail. And it's kind of beautiful just like that. I don't know how much this is going to pick up. Not a ton. Let it sit maybe 5-10 seconds. And then you're going to take a fingertip. And when I say gently, I mean feather light. Rub it onto the Dip Topcoat. Feather light. And you need to keep rubbing all over the nail until you feel that unicorn tear or the dragon wing is completely dry. Rub, 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 and you can kind of see when it starts to turn into a chrome. Can you see that there? Yeah. And I'm still going absolutely feather light. It is starting to dry. It's getting a little bit sticky on my finger, which is fine. It's good. It means it's drying, and that's how you get the chrome with a Dip Topcoat. And you kind of find like a happy medium spot where it's dry, and if you keep rubbing, it's going to start rubbing it off. That is a chromed Dip Topcoat. However, like I said, because it is on Dip Topcoat, you might have to play around a little bit. There are spots where it hasn't completely chromed. I think probably I was just a little bit too rough and I rubbed it off a little bit. So you can always go back, repaint those areas. Let it sit for another few seconds. And then again, back with that feather light touch, rubbing until it is dry. There is absolutely no gel product in these liquid chromes. You don't have to worry about touching them in the slightest. There is nothing to react to. I, of course, as always, will provide an entire ingredient list if anybody wants one, but I have absolutely, like, there's no, I would not be telling you to rub something with your bare skin if it was dangerous, would I? No. So right, you rub it until it starts to feel dry, and there is a point of no return where if you start rubbing, keep rubbing, sorry, it will then start rubbing the chrome off. But that is that. That is an entirely chromed Dip Topcoat. Right? Why is that making that look weird on camera? That's strange. Where I had to like redo a spot, it looks weird on camera, but it looks perfect in person. Strange. Okay, so here's where the bit of a longer wait comes in. So I have my step 3, and what I have to do then is step 3 over this and let step 3 dry naturally. Or you can brush your activator over step 3. It will cure it instantly. I'm not going to recommend that because I can't guarantee that you're not going to contaminate your step 2. Unless, of course, you want to put it in a little squeezy bottle and you can just do like a drop over top. It'll cure it instantly. Don't have to worry about your brush, but I'm going to show you, and you know, I'm like, obviously I have an endless amount of activator here. So I'm going to show you how to do it instantly with my activator. I'm going to brush it over top so you can just so for the tutorial's sake you can see what it looks like completely finished. You can kind of just drop it on there and it sort of distributes itself. And this won't work so good if it's a fingernail on your actual hand because you shouldn't really be dripping activator all over the place. So that is a chromed dip. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. I still don't know why that spot is showing up on camera. I can see it on the monitor. I can't see it in person. Yeah, it's gorgeous. You can always go back over, and if you're seeing something on camera, if you're taking photos and stuff, you can always go back. You can always rub a little bit more on feather light, feather light until it is dry, and then stop immediately. But yeah, there we go. That is a chrome dip. And now I'm going to show you what it looks like on gel, because these chromes are gorgeous on dip, but on gel, they are next level. I can't explain. I'm just going to show you. So I'm going to really quickly do one coat of white gel here on this tip. I'm going to bake this for 30 seconds and I will be right back. Okay, that is cured. Now I'm going to do a no wipe top coat on the gel. And another bonus of these, if you are using gel, I'm going to fully cure this top coat. I'm not gonna mess around. I'm not gonna do like 10 seconds, maybe 15 seconds. Oh, maybe this lamp needs 20 seconds before I can chrome. No, I'm just gonna fully cure this top coat and I will be right back. Okay, we are back. This top coat is fully cured. And now I'll take my unicorn tears again. Kind of the same process, all over the entire nail. Let it sit for a couple of seconds, not too long. Just make sure I got a good amount on there. And if you're wondering, while I'm letting this sit for a few seconds, the amount in these tubes of the unicorn tears and dragon wings is enough to do probably 4 to 5, depending on nail length, full chromed manicures. So I've never been one to do a full chrome manicure. I usually just do an accent nail here and there, but if you do a full chrome, by all means, you're gonna get 4 or 5 manicures out of one of these. And then same deal, just rub it in. This one, if you're using gel, you do not have to be gentle. You can rub it in as aggressively as you would like. Just keep rubbing until it is dry. And of course, because it is going over top of a gel top coat, it is just like the smoothest, most gorgeous chrome. Dry, dry. Beautiful. And of course, if you got maybe a little too aggressive, like I've been known to do, you can just do a little dot over anything that you see is missing. I do get a bit too aggressive. This should be a New Year's resolution. Don't be so aggressive when chroming. Oh, there we go. Oh my God, this shade. Ugh, I love it. I love this shade so stinking much. I'm going to, again, gel top coat this to keep it on there and fully cure. Oh, and even when you put the top coat over top, I'm picturing this used over like a textured nail and rubbed in like maybe a seashell type. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna cure this. I'll be right back and we'll give you the final little spiel about these guys coming out on Sunday because I love them so much. This will be cured. I'm gonna show you the difference between the dipped and the gel and you can see what you're getting into. Okay guys, I am back with both swatches. This is our dip top coat chromed. This is our gel top coat chromed. So I don't know if my phone is good enough to pick up like any major difference. Looking at it with my eyeballs, I'm not seeing a huge difference. The gel obviously is not quite as, the dip top coat, not quite as smooth as the gel, because if you've used gel, you know that it is like perfectly 100% self-leveling. It is just like glass. And dip, try as we might, I do believe I have an excellent Dip Topcoat, but if your buffing isn't to, like, if you don't buff it to glass literally until you bleed, it's not going to be as smooth as gel. It's just not. I'm sorry, it's just not. But is it a beautiful alternative if you are allergic to gel? Absolutely. Will anybody look at your nails in the real world and be like, I feel like that might not be a gel top coat? Absolutely not. I do have 8 shades coming. I am going to have pictures up in the Facebook group, which will be linked down below if you're not already there, so you can kind of plan your shopping for Sunday morning. And yeah, I'm so excited for you guys to have these, and I'm so excited to bring them to the shop. I'm so excited that I have alternatives for you guys who can't use gel, who don't want to use gel, and I think they're absolutely gorgeous, and I'm excited to see what you guys do with them. I have so many manis planned for myself as soon as my nails are back into normal shape. My goodness. All right. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.